Let us give back the force to the source once again.
Once again, the founder,
The CEO, our head president, Mr. Juluis, Allan, Nolasco! This is it. All right. First, welcome to the next level. Next level of Nworld, next level of the way we do business. I should thank everyone. What we have here today is nothing more than an ultimate display of how we transitioned from last year, from the time that we started. Nworld is the ultimate display of our talents, your talents, our creativity all together converted into a tangible result. Today, you might be wondering that, are we not just having a awarding for today? Trust me. I won't take much of your time. I will dismiss you anytime really quick from now. But I will deliver you something that will help you to bring your income, to bring your success, to bring your lifestyle to the next level. But before I do that, I cannot go on without totally acknowledging everybody who has made this possible. Last year, including today perhaps, there are so many guests, visitors, and spectators here who are truly wondering, what are those stories and dramas and brouhaha all about? Sinama ko rito, I thought there's just, some product launching, some great entertainment today, or something great that we are about to hear. But ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you this. If you heard our top leaders, our hosts, our speakers, said their piece about how they transitioned from making their decision in joining Nworld to the hardships, to the trials, challenges, burdens, and everything that made it so difficult for them to aspire so much that success and made it more sweet. It's simply because the greatest success, the greatest victories can never be achieved without pouring out the greatest sacrifices. A lot of you may not understand the sacrifices that we had for this company. Pero sa lahat po ng bisita namin, to our guests, you are not just casting in your vote of trust to a company that has great and amazing product lines. You cast your vote with Nworld. That means you cast your vote for a company that is fighting the right cause, for a company that seeks beyond success, instead significance. I have my co-founders, other than my wife, my first lady, my brother, my Ate Joyce and my Kuya Richard. They are, and we are the board of this company. But let us not forget, I have my division leaders, my team leaders, you guys, the legion of MLM pillars who trusted me and gave me your life when you joined Nworld. We are here today because we made our dreams into reality. And sometimes, achieving your dreams in life requires going through the deepest, darkest, most excruciating path, not the easiest ones. So that in the end, when you enjoy your victory, it would be the sweetest and tastiest of all. Last year, we were here. Nobody knew which company I'm going to present, what the name of the company was, no nothing. Today, I would like to give emphasis to the contributions of all those guys I just mentioned. I may not be able to tell all of your names, all division leaders, team leaders, the pioneers, my fellows in the management. But last year, until today, I would like to give you an entire summary of what happened. And the summary, the milestone alone, would tell all of you what Nworld is all about and what Nworld will be in the next couple of years. From the time we started without even having a single product, today, we enjoy that victory of claiming one of the most prominent title in the industry. We are the most successful startup company. Salamat po sa mga magulang namin. My mom is here. My siblings are here. And so as other leaders, parents are here. Natutuwa po ako sa mga awardees na sinama ang mga magulang kanina sa stage. You played a very significant role on how we grew up, on how we become. Kung bakit po kami ganito katibay, kung bakit po kami ganito katatag, dahil po sa inyo. And to all the parents here, not only for your children, but for your downlines, take note, you play a significant role in molding your children, your downlines. So be sure, whatever you do, whatever you teach your people is something that they will take pride in the future, something that will make them strong, something that will inspire them to become a better person, just like all of you here today. And that, I want to tell you, from last year, the God Almighty has given us some very rewarding gifts. Still, sasabihin ko pa rin po na maliit na kumpanya pa lang po ang Nworld. But I would like to tell you, even if you're a small company, nagpapasalamat po ako sa mga tiwala ninyo at sa pagtangkilik po niyo sa produkto namin. Truly, no amount of detractors, negative or smear campaign can defy or can put a good man down, much more a good company. Lalo na po pag magaganda produkto niya. And to attest to that, I want to show you something. Can we have this time? And I want you to enjoy this. Last year, I promised that we shall be launching 12 product lines. We launched it. It happened. And the good thing about it, some of them are always sold out. Can we present to them what we have done since last year? We have acquired products, all 12 of them. Can we show the video, please? The products that we are selling right now are some of the best-selling products, not only in this industry, but also in the market. We have the most and the best-performing cosmetic products from Korea. All 12 of them are duly registered and notified by the Food and Drug Administration. Together with the products, you have the certificate. Before, it did not cross my mind that showing the certificate would be that much of a deal. Thus, others made it a big deal. Therefore, all of the materials today in our website, in our brochures, will be including that certificate, which we hope and we believe could help you to the next level of bringing the business to someone when they ask, are they registered? Are they safe for consumption? Are they regulated? Yes, they are. What are the proof? That one. When you have passed through government's regulation, you will be confident. And sometimes, kailangan talaga ng literal na papeles na ipapakita. Dati ang alam ko lang, alam na ng lahat na registered. Ngayon, kailangan natin ipakita. Pag lumalaki ka, lalo maraming naghahanap niyan. And we believe that coming up with a material that will showcase it will help you, right? Now, from last year, isa sa ina-highlight ko yung produkto natin because I have been in the industry for almost 17 years. In my experiences, before having my own company, I have had other companies before that have acquired products after 3 years, after 4 years. What happens when a company gets to begin its operations, kukuha lang siya ng produkto, consignment, ibibenta niya lang, distributor lang siya. We have achieved that in Nworld in less than a year. We never experienced that stage na kinukonsign lang sa atin yung produkto o nag-aahente lang tayo. Nworld owns the very core formula, patents, and intellectual property for every product that we distribute, and every product that we distribute is a property of Nworld. You should be confident because what we sell are not products of others. Produkto po natin yan. Hindi lang po tayo taga-benta, sa atin din po yan. Now, to add more spice to the story from last year, I committed 6 branches that we will be opening. As of speaking date, as of speaking time, we have a total of at least 14 stores already. We are now present in 14 different locations. Can we show the video of our other stores nationwide? We are present from Luzon, Visayas, and also in Mindanao. We have our presence as far as up north in Baguio, in Pangasinan, in Urdaneta, in Angeles, Pampanga, in Olongapo City. Of course, in Metro Manila, we have the head office branch. We have one in Ortigas. That's the head office. Also in Fairview, in Calamba, Laguna, and in Visayas, we have Bacolod and Cebu. Sa Mindanao po, meron tayong 4 na branches. One in Tagum City, one in Davao City, in Cagayan de Oro City, and in Zamboanga City. What does it totally mean to all of you? That yes, you came here perhaps because you're interested with the products, with the cosmetics, but it will go with us that you trust the company, and likewise we return it to you by providing you good governance. Instead of just coming up with great products, we are also minding expanding our infrastructure. We did not focus alone in just being a trading company. We focus on a service company. We are now a focused, service-oriented corporation. And you are at the heart of it. You are at the center of it, our distributors. The reason why we are expanding more, it's because we want to reach out to you. And we have done so far greatly. Enough for us to understand that our presence legitimizes everything. If not zeroing out the doubt, it casts away a huge portion of worry or doubt from our customers. Naniniwala sila when you're present here, when you have your store here that looks like exactly just like the head office, it is something that they prefer believing over something that is not present. And visibility is integrity. In 1 year time from the soft launch, we have 14 company-owned stores nationwide. And thus, let me say that we are the fastest growing MLM company from startup company to being one of the biggest today. I don't want to say the biggest because it's relatively subjective, and subjectively technical. Pag pinag-usapan natin yung size. But later on, I will go to that, and you will understand the magnitude of what we have come and what we have gone so far as from the soft launching last year. Later on, I will be announcing some more stores, which perhaps could benefit a lot of you. Next, please. Other than this, I want you to understand that just this July, we have finished the headquarters. We now occupy 4 stories of the Belvedere Tower, from the 2nd floor, 3rd, 4th, and 6th floor. From the corporate offices, executive offices, retail store, seminar room, warehousing, admin, and HR offices, kinumpleto na po namin. We now occupy close to 2,000 square meters of office and retail property in that building alone at the heart of Ortigas Center. Let me try to connect this properly. Sir, I just want to use the underarm cream. I just want to use your soap. I have nothing to do with the size of your office. But let me translate it to the significant portion of why choosing Nworld is the wisest, or perhaps one of the best choices that you will ever make. A company that is focused on improving its infrastructure, its service for everyone, particularly its customers and entrepreneurs. It's something that you must look for, but it doesn't come every year or every 10 years. Not even once in a lifetime. What happened to us is a meeting of minds, talents, destiny, passion, desire, commitment, right cause, right values in one crossroads. The crossroads that we now call Nworld is bound to change the landscape of MLM industry. Saan ka nakakita ng company wala pang 1 year ganyan na head office? We have spent close to 80 million pesos in nationwide infrastructure renovation. Why the blank spend something on that infrastructure? We are not a real estate company. We are not a boutique hotel. But I want to show you that we love you. How do we do that? We want to give you home. We want to provide you shelter. We want to provide you depot where you can get products. I do remember my previous affiliation. It took me 8 years, 7 perhaps, to have at least 14 stores. It took us less than a year. Now, if you believe that you are up to something significant, this is the company for you. This is not the company for people who want to achieve that is quite average or mediocre. This is for significance. Let me continue with my presentation, please. In a year time, we have quite provided some great contribution in the society. Next video, please. The amount of business that we have tantamounts to the help that we have provided the society. We have about 209 employees so far. Again, Mr. President, we just want to buy some lotion. Right. We have 209 of them serving me. 209 families helped because of this business. 209 people supported and expecting 15, 30 and benefits from Nworld. Now, how is that? 209 people in one short span of 1 year time? Maliit po yun for giant corporations, but for a startup company, it's something significant. And I would like to continue the significance, please. A lot of people perhaps would not understand the figure that I'm about to present to you through this next video. But please help me out, and I would like to present it to you properly. Next video, please. It's quite quick. I mean, the video and the achievement. We have reached the 1 billion peso mark in less than a year from the start of our operations. 1 billion peso is not a joke. Most especially if it is the biggest in the entire history of our country for all startup MLM companies. It is the biggest. That record is something that we should be really proud of. We have breached the 1 billion mark in less than a year. When I say 1 billion mark in less than a year, we owe it to you. We declare everything. That's how we make you proud of our company. When we do that, what does it say about you affiliated with Nworld? You take pride. When you go to the banks, apply a car loan, for example, which company are you connected with? Nworld. They might ask for your papers. We would be glad to help you with that. We will be able to provide it to you and give it to you. And when they see that this small-time company, a startup company, reaching 1 billion in no time, which even, huge players, big players, players who have been in the industry for 5 years, for 6 years, for 8 years, have never reached in their 8 years' time, in their 6 years' time, in their 10 years' time. We did that in less than a year. What does it say so much about me, about you, about us? Hindi lang po tayo malakas. Matapat pa ho tayo. And you know what? When you have prospects who just choose to purchase products from you, they are helping the economy. They are helping the society. Why? Let me explain this. Next video, please. After the 1 billion record, now we have this VAT remittance record as well. From the time that we started, in no time, we have remitted, as of June 30 cut-off, by the way, hindi naman ganun kalaki, but it's just some quite handsome amount, totaling close to 60 million pesos. Alright, sir, I'm not a CPA, I'm not an accountant, I'm not into taxation, wala po akong idea dyan. Guys, sa madali pong salita, buwan-buwan nire-remit po namin yung katumbas na value-added taxes ng binebenta ninyong produkto. Tuwing nagbebenta ka ng underarm cream, tuwing nagbebenta ka ng sabon, tuwing nakakatanggal ka ng eye bag, tuwing nakakapagpuputi ka ng intimate areas, a portion of that sale goes to the government, up to the last centavo of our revenue. Last centavo. Hindi 80%, hindi 60%, hindi 90%, hindi 99%. Up to the last centavo. Why? Because that is our way of giving back to the government. Because they gave us the licenses to conduct business in this country. How else can we repay them? Lalo na yung bago nating administration. How do we help them? How can we repay them? We give them what is due them. And you know what? Tatanungin nyo na naman yung sarili nyo, anong kinalaman niya sa pagbili ko ng sabon, sa pagbili ko ng body cream dito ngayon? May kinalaman ka ngayon sa pag-unlad ng gobyerno. Bawat benta mo, tumutulong ka sa bansa na to. Bawat benta mo, natutulungan mo yung kapitbahay mo. Even those who do not choose to sign up with us, when they buy products from you, tinutulungan nila pabalik yung sarili nila. And to show you how great of a number we have provided a good source of living from the time we started, show the next video please, or the next presentation please. From the time we started paying out, we have already issued a total of 421 million pesos worth of sales bonuses to all of you. Do we not deserve a louder round of applause for that? 421 million pesos. You may translate it to having like 421 millionaires or having 10 people being super millionaires. But the truth of the matter is, this is just as of June 30 last month. Wala pa po yung last week, 3 weeks ago. I would like to show you the figures of our performance so that you would feel the confidence and the importance of being an Nworld distributor. Hindi mo lang yan ngayon ginagawa para sa sarili mo o para sa pangarap mo o para sa pamilya mo o para sa mga mahal mo sa buhay. You are doing that because you're helping this country. You're doing that because you're helping the society. Isipin mo yun, 421 million pesos worth of commission. From that's almost half of our sales, binalik po natin sa tao. And the best part of that, can we go back to that slide please? The EWT remittance that we gave to the government, that is equivalent to we rounded it off to the nearest 100,000s. It's 42.1 million pesos. We remitted it to the government. Ibig sabihin, if you earn one match sales bonus, 2,100, we take away the 10%, right? Magkano yung kinukuha namin? 210? We remit that to the government. No amount is too small. We remit that to the government. Kahit na 200 pesos siya, we remit it on a monthly basis. From the time that we started, ito po yung na-remit natin, 42.1. That could be translated to distributors making their counter-filing for their own individual income taxes as well. And guess what? We have paid this much to the government other than the VAT remittance. Wala pa ho yung income tax payment natin. But if you are an accountant or if you know an accountant, please ask them what this is all about. And the adjacent and corresponding taxes that our distributors pay, I understand Edsel just paid about 4 something million over the course of the first 6 months of this year. And Edsel now is running together with Lian, Jonas, Arthur, Jamon, Ian Ocampo. There are about 7 of them. They are now running to be the next member of the prestigious top 500 individual taxpayers of this country. They are just no longer banking on having the Legal Grandmaster, Legal Mentors Award. They are now seeking national award from the government. At hindi lang to award na basta Mr. Guapo o Mr. Sipag. That award is based on their contribution to the government. Nworld is creating a productive community, a productive citizen through our entrepreneurship program. We are creating a country of entrepreneurs. Literal entrepreneurs talaga dahil ayun ang tawag natin sa distributors natin. We are helping not only by our contribution, we're helping in the nation building program of this government by creating citizens. Instead of doing nothing, we are letting them do something more. If you're already doing something great as an employee, as a businessman, congratulations. And if you do Nworld, dagdag po ito. We take pride in partnering with each individual who would like to change their lives to become a better entrepreneur. Tutulungan po namin kayo. Pero hindi madali. Guys, mahirap po itong negosyo na to. Then what we're trying to achieve are things beyond our imagination. Now let me continue further with this. Next please. Look at them. We have given rewards to our fellows who are truly deserving. And I would like to show this to you. We gave the Apprentice Challenge conquerors a wonderful trip in the island of Boracay. In Shangri-La, Boracay. That's about close to 60 of them. The first quarter top performers of the company, we gave them a surprise reward at the lovely and amazing island of Balising. Carry on. And recently, we have also announced the second quarter top 50 would be once again given a reward at the lovely island of Balising. Now, we have fully decided to, instead of making it a reward or a surprise, we decided to keep it open to public by announcing it para i-goal nyo na makasama sa top 50. It will be on a quarterly basis now. Hindi mo na i-anticipate kung may reward ba o may surprise. This is just on top of the rewards that you're receiving on a weekly or on a daily basis. We know how to reward people. We know how to give back. If we're giving back so much to the government, why not give back to our deserving leaders, to our deserving distributors? Kayo po yun. And maliit na bagay lang po yan kung tutuusin. With all the efforts and the challenges that we had to overcome in the past, being with you in a night or two, 3 days or 4 days stay in an island where we could celebrate and have some coffee or wine or drinks is something that reminds me of how humble I am, how humble we are, and we are in this company because we are given this once in a lifetime opportunity. Now, can we go to the next presentation, please? It's something that I would like to tell you with pride. That recently, I just added another 50 million in this company. All right, making it a total of 150 million paid up capital. It is again the biggest among local startup companies. The biggest, not one of the biggest. It is the biggest among all local startup companies. Of course, you have to pay the necessary taxes for that. You have to to pay the necessary documentary stamps and filing it to the Securities and Exchange Commission. But guys, what does it tell you about Nworld? Seryoso po kami. Hindi po kami nagbibiro. Why put in more money to it when it's already self-sustaining? We don't want to run on the current phasing that we have. We want to make it quicker. We want to do it faster. And the way to do it is to infuse more funds so that I can acquire infrastructure and facilities that would make our business grow bigger in a shorter span of time. And with that, I also had to increase the authorized capital of the company from 100 million pesos to 200 million pesos. Now, this speaks so much volume about the business that I'm doing right now. About the business that you are doing right now. Iisipin mo ngayon, hindi na ito nagbibiroan. Sino ba nagbibiro kung magtatayo tayo ng negosyo at ganyang amount ang pinag-uusapan? Can we show that? The other one, the next, this one. The next one that represents the reasons why we have to do this. In the coming days, I'll be opening, because you will wonder why this company is adding more funds to it. Why this company is adding more funds to the business? Ayaw na magdepende sa income lang ng company. May mga income naman kami. Personal, we had to infuse more funds. And we will be opening after September or on September, and construction is underway, and also of course the Las Piñas branch. Sino po taga Las Piñas? Marami? Traffic, di ba, papunta Ortigas? I feel you. We're putting up one in Las Piñas. We'll be putting up also one in Naga City. Guys, bakit po in-announce ko ito? You know, I would not announce some things which are not yet done in principle. Ginagawa na po sila eh. Inaantay po lang natin yung delivery. But mind you, there are other branches that I cannot announce as of yet. Baka may mga gumaya. Kaya sikreto ko muna. In the Philippines, I envision that we will have at least 20 stores before the first anniversary from grand launching date, which is on January. At least 20 stores. So if Naga and Las Piñas will be the 15th and the 16th, there would be at least 4 more other stores na bubuksan po namin, and we have already spotted them. Some locations were already acquired, some require some contract signing na lang, others finalizing with the contractor of the property. I focus on the Philippines first. We are a startup company. I want to be practical and realistic. I could have focused my attention in UAE, in Dubai, where marami tayong tao, or in the US, marami tayong kababayan doon na immigrants na po, or mga citizen na nga rin po yung iba. or in other parts of the Middle East, or in Hong Kong, or in Singapore, marami tayong kababayan. But please, allow me this particular strategy. For the next 3 years to 5 years, I'll focus on the Philippines first. And I will put in as much capitalization required so that we can have no less than 50 to 60 stores within that span of time. 50 to 60 stores, yes. That's right. Why? There is this American company which has been in the industry for 100 years mahigit na po. It's an American company. In the Philippines, mga nasa 40 years na po siya mahigit. They're doing 14-15 billion a year. Now sabi ko, in the Philippines alone, a direct selling company pala, an MLM company can make 15 billion. Sabi ko, before going out and pleasing foreign nationals, which will be also part of our interest in the future, tulong muna tayo sa kababayan natin. Dito po muna. Because here alone, you have Mr. FB King making 15 million per quarter. Per quarter. Lian making 10 million per quarter, 12 million per quarter. Hindi pa kami naging international. You have Ian and Willa making 12 million, 14 million per quarter. Wala pang international. Bakit kung ahangaring mag-international kung dito pa lang, pare-pareho tayo, hanggat hindi nagiging kasing dami ninyo yung kumikita ng ganyang amount, ay hindi natin pababayaan mag-expand sa Pilipinas. Magpo-focus tayo rito. I have been in the industry almost 17 years and trust me, my experience does not lie. I could put up stores outside the Philippines. I can do other businesses para pagandahin lang yung image ng company, but it will not help the business per se. What do? I focus in our country. Should I change my plan? Next week, next month, next year? It's only for the good and betterment, perhaps, of this company. Pero rest assured, mga kababayan ko po, dito muna kami mag-focus. Tutulungan natin kayo. I can be too ambitious because I already am, but I would like to give a significant and relevant contribution to our fellow countrymen. Marami pang matutulungan sa inyo. Yung pag-aantay nyo kaninang umaga pa lang, by the way, maraming salamat. As early as 9 o'clock, 9:30 may nakapila. That speaks much volume about our character, about the Filipinos, about everyone here, about entrepreneurs. You do not settle for the last minute ticket and pupunta ka doon. You do not care if you fall in line. Yung ganyang character, ganyang ugali mo, you use that in this business, maniwala ka, yung mga nagsalita rito kanina, yun ang future mo. Then yung kasalukuyan mo, yan ang nakaraan nila. I have something more. But these are plans in the future. Do you want to see them? Do you want to see them? I'll show you. Next, please. In the future, we will have these materials. In the next level, we will have these materials. I would like to make things a lot easier for you. The days of sasali ka ba, magjo-join ka ba will be gone. Because we're now talking about anong bibili mong produkto. We will eradicate the idea that you have to convince a person to sign up to this business. These materials, let alone your product testimonials and the way people see how the effects of the great products that we have on your skin, those alone, they will buy products from us. And we want to make it so easy for you that when a person signs up, you should have this. That will be the next part of your business package. Of the product package pag bagong sign up yung tao. The materials will also be available in our office in the future. How do you find them? Our Infinity magazine and our materials. Do you like it? The magazines, the materials, they cover even the certificate of each products, a more thorough and detailed presentation of every product, and ang nakakatawa po dyan, even other licenses are also included there. And at the same time, we have Infinity Magazine. Infinity Magazine is something that will showcase everything Nworld and beyond. In the future, it will have lawyers, CPAs, financial advisors, and regular featured successful business person or entrepreneur in that particular magazine. It is your way of showing to the world how important Nworld is creating significance in our society today. Hindi ka lang po basta bumibili ng produkto o nagbebenta ng produkto dito. You are creating a totally different civilization of professional and cultured network marketing professionals. Nworld is all about making things happen. I remembered saying once upon a time, a lot of people take a lot of time improving their skills, their talents in selling products, recruiting people, building organizations. Pinagbubutihan nila yung pagsasalita, your character. Nworld is a company of character. Because when you take care of your character, more than the skills that you have, one day, someday, you will meet someone, they don't have to hear what you're about to present. They will sign up because of your name, because of your face, because of your character. This company will bring you to the height of that next level of success. When I say the future that these materials will be available is just after this event. And all of you ticket holders, please do not rush. Do not rush. All of you ticket holders will enjoy a complimentary copy of those materials. Feel free to share them to your prospects, to your friends. Let it be a recruiting tool. Let it be a marketing tool. Let it be a mind-changing tool. Let it be the way of the future. The golden era of MLM has just arrived. And it is because of Nworld. But don't you think that is enough? For me, that is not. That is why, on top of that, in the future, I will also be providing you this. You know when the future is? You already know when the future is, right?
Yes!
As future is a relative, amount of time or state of time. I said kanina, in the future, it happened right after this presentation, this meeting, you will have them. Because now, when you approach a prospect, di na kayo magpipilitan. These magazine and tools will include everything under the sun that you need. And if so ever we do not complete or we have not provided everything else in one edition, don't worry. We'll come up with an edition every quarter. which will include you perhaps in the future, your success story, your contribution. You are a lawyer, you're an accountant, you want to help someone, sharing your thoughts, your expertise about the law, about taxation. You are an entrepreneur, please feel free to contribute. You are a financial advisor, you want to give them sound financial advice through Nworld, feel free to contribute. You want your success story to be heard, to be seen by the world, feel free. Or at least, we will reach out to you once we know that you deserve it. We are creating things beyond the usual, beyond the norm, beyond the standards. Entrepreneurs, please value the company that we have given full of our hearts, the labor of love that is for us, for all of you. Let's take care of this company. Let us take care of this opportunity. When you do the business, please do it right. Huwag po tayong magmadali ng mali. Gawin nyo ng tama, kahit mabilis. Pwede po yun. Huwag magmadali ng mali. Kahit na tama, basta mabilis. Look at us, look at you. Kasalanan nyo, nag-1 billion tayo, wala pa isang taon. Before the end of the year, I predict, yung forecast ko, sabi ko, mahinang 2 billion dito. Mahinang 2 billion. And if I challenge you, umabot tayo ng 3 billion, hindi ko na alam kung paano natin i-enjoy yung success. But to me, I would like to tell you, this magazine, these tools, will help you not only to build your organization, but to mold your character as well. Ano ba ang tama sa industriya? Hindi tamang strategy lang. Ano bang tamang pag-uugali? Kasama na rin po dyan yung payo namin, ano bang gagawin mo pag kumikita ka na? O yung simpleng guide para pwede nyo ibigay sa kaibigan natin sa industriya. How to find a good company, nilagay na rin po namin dyan. The good pointers, the important ones, so that when you share it, it will elevate and put a different stereotyping of MLM. Ang MLM, professional institutions yan. We will be stereotyped. We will be classified as the same as other industries like the banking industry, the insurance industry, the real estate industry. It is going to be some industry na ipagmamalaki nyo lahat. Ganun ka may stereotype. Now, listen guys, you're here today because you believe that going here will make you someone of greater advantage to someone who does not. Tama po? You must claim victory as early as now.
Yes.
No matter how live we are, may live notification, may live feed sa Facebook or sa YouTube, iba yung pumila ka dyan. Katulad ko, pinaghirapan ko yung pagtayo ng Nworld kasama ng mga leaders natin. Kaya kami, hindi namin pagbibigyan yung mga bagay na sisira sa atin. Dahil pinaghirapan po namin. Ngayon pinaghirapan niyo, even yung pagpila rito, that's very important. Dahil para po sa inyo, mauunawaan nyo that awarding is just a small portion of your success in this business. Yung pagpila nyo, yung pagpunta nyo rito mula sa malayong lugar, that already speaks of volume about your character. That deserves something more out of life. You're willing to fall in line, you're willing to travel, you're willing to endure the heat of the sun or kanina, drizzle of the rain. That alone makes you above from the rest. Imagine these guys, 10,000 people or 55,000 yata to eh. You guys, when you go out there, make your fair contribution of doing this business right. Next year, di ko alam kung saan tayo magkakasya. I'm thankful and forever grateful sa tiwala ninyo. What I assure you in the future days to come, not only more branches, in our next big event, enjoy the best of our next set of product lines. Yes, there are so many of them. Travel incentive, sabi ko, wag na natin gawin incentive yan. Gawin na lang natin regular yan. Sa lahat ng top 50 for the entire year, regular na yun, international travel, sabi ko. Wala nang inihin na incentive, yun na lang. So that everyone would really work very hard. Now, kung hindi ka makasama doon, fine. Remember, success is relative. For Edsel, it is happiness. So as for me, for one, it could be a Ferrari or a Lamborghini, but it's just a display of your passion. More importantly, if you're happy with what you receive, with what you're earning, you do not have to compare yourself to the person beside you right now. But remember this, that person beside you or in front of you or behind you, there will be a time for all of you to deserve to be called the best of the best because you are an entrepreneur of Nworld. With that, I will not leave you hanging. My last gift for the future is this one. Next presentation. All right. Guys, trust me, no matter how you search for it, it's just about to come in the future. This time I'm serious. It will be launched in the future. Later on in the text group, because I know what you're going to do. You will download it. And you will not listen to me anymore. I'm kidding. Guys, let me present to you the official Nworld mobile application for Google Play and Apple iTunes. So to everyone who wants to make their business quicker, more handy, now here is a full smartphone version of our business application. Hindi ko na ipapaliwanag how it works, you know how application works, but I would like to emphasize this is the first of its kind in the Philippine MLM industry today. Hindi ko na po explain that it has the branch schedule, branch location, contact number, contact details of them. It will ping you when you are nearby a certain branch. Hindi ko na explain na ganun yun. So that when you're looking for a branch, that it will be notifying you that there's a nearby branch within 2 kilometers your location. Yes, it will do that. It will do just like that. It will make your encoding quicker. It will help you manage your NTCs faster. Mas madali po mag-organize ng NTCs at ng transactions ninyo. The best part, you want to tell your prospect a good opportunity without selling product, without recruiting. Just tell them, you know what, I just found this really chic and cool application. Why don't you download it? Because it has 2 sections in it. You don't have to be a distributor to be able to access it. You can be a guest. When they open the guest portion of the application, they will see everything.